Alright, I want to make this video to explain two things. One, so in this example we're seeing wear or put on, okay? And that's because in English we distinguish between the two. So put on your pants, and after you put on your pants, now you are wearing your pants, okay? Whereas in Korean they're not going to really distinguish too much. They're going to use the same verb for put on and wear, okay? If you end up, for anyone who's teaching English, that's a concept that you can sort of drill on a little bit because it is different. So there's that. That's the first thing. Okay, just is that you're going to use the same verb. So in this example, moja 쓰다, you'll use the same thing. So moja 써, okay, would mean put on. Okay, moja 써 mean I wear a cap. Okay, again the context, whatever it might be. Point is, we'll use the same verb. Now the other thing I want to say is, I think a little bit more important. Is that, so these are just three examples, but where in English we have the same verb to wear for anything, okay? You can wear a hat, you can wear a shirt, wear pants, wear socks, wear shoes, wear rings, wear jewelry, okay, whatever it might be, wear glasses, okay, all these things. Very easy, okay, one verb. But in Korean, they've actually got different, and I don't know exactly how many there are. I've put 3 here, but I think there's actually more, like 6 or 7, that depending on where you wear it on your body, that's going to use a different verb. Okay, I think it's a little bit crazy myself, but who am I to judge? So let's look at a few. 쓰다 means specifically to wear something on your head. Okay, so glasses. If 안경 쓰다 would mean to wear glasses. 모자 쓰다. Okay. 입다 is the sort of the main one, if you will. It's to wear something on your body, your legs. Okay. So 셔츠 입다. 셔츠, okay, is the Konglish word for shirt. 셔츠. Okay. 셔츠 입다. Okay. Or 바지 입다. And then 신다 is something you wear on your feet. So 신발 is shoes. Okay. So 신발 신다. And that is something you wear on your feet. I'm going to just give you these 3 because I think they're the main ones. But this actually ties into one sort of point I have about this kind of stuff, is that I just really, again, back in the beginning of this program, I talked about a small hinge that swings a wide door. And just to go into a little bit more about that, I think you're a lot better off learning a concept that is going to apply to a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, you learn one thing and you get so much use out of it, and that's why I think this program really is the key. Is that not only is it so important to tie in with other structures, but it doesn't take that much to get this stuff. And once you do, it applies to every verb in the language almost. So, by learning just a little, you get so much, okay? I think it really, really maximizes the efficiency of what you learn. If your goal is to get conversational as quickly as possible, learn the stuff that's going to allow you to take the biggest steps, okay? And then you can worry about all that little stuff later. By little stuff, I mean, okay, like, do you want to spend a few days learning all the verbs for wear, all the different ones, okay? I really don't think it's that worth it, okay? I think I learned these 3 fairly quickly, and to be honest, there's still a bunch of them I still don't know, because I don't care, really, because I think it's the opposite. I think it's going to take a lot of energy to get all that, just to have one little specific thing I can do perfectly right, as opposed to putting energy into something that is going to apply to a whole bunch of other stuff. I think by learning this, you don't get any extra stuff out of it, you just get the exact way to say where, okay, in a few different ways. I don't think it's not that hinge swinging a big door, it's just putting energy in to get one little thing, okay, which I don't think is terrible. I just don't think it's what you should do first. I think you take the big steps, and then later you can come back and pick up these things. And a lot of times you'll find too that you'll pick them up. I mean, this certainly is the way it happened for me, but is that I didn't set out, I learned a couple, but then as I started, in natural context, then you pick up another one. And then you might pick up another one. But you don't just, set out and study that, because if you're going to set out and study something, I mean, you might as well study something that's going to, again, allow you to take that big step. That's just my 2 cents on the thing. Another great example is the word for red, the color red. I don't even know how many different words there are for it. It's like, I can't remember it. It's like 8 or 12 or something stupid. All for the word red, right? So, like, again, do you really want to sit down and memorize that? Because it's going to be like, it'll take some time, it'll take energy, and then you're really getting, you still only know how to say one thing. You know how to say the word red. Okay, I think it's crazy. Again, if you're going to put that energy into something anyways, put it into something that's going to allow you to take big steps. And again, that's exactly what this program, I think, is about, is to allow you to take that big step in arguably the most important thing I think there is in the language. So I'm going to close the rant right here, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you agree, disagree, whatever, let me know down below.